Hi everyone, USCIS has officially changed its filing fees for many application types. Some filing fees are going to increase while other filing fees are going to decrease. In this video, I'm going to update you on the important details that you need to know about, so stick around. Hi everyone. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a US immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles. At my law firm, we regularly post videos to keep you up to date with what's going on in immigration. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. So let's get started. USCIS has officially changed its filing fees. For many cases, filing fees are going to go up, and for other cases, filing fees are actually going to go down. So make sure to pay attention to this video because in a minute, I'm going to share my screen with you and go over some of the important changes that you should know about. But before we get started, I want to mention a few important points. The first important point that I want to mention is, why is USCIS changing its filing fees? Well, this is actually a very normal practice. Ever since, USCIS started, they've regularly changed their filing fees periodically. Now, in this particular case, the filing fee increase may have something to do with the coronavirus pandemic and how it's affected the number of cases that have been filed. But for the most part, it's pretty typical for USCIS to change their filing fees. The next important point that I want to address is, when are these filing fee changes going to take place? Well, these filing fee changes are going to start on October 2nd, 2020. So we still have time to prepare for the changes. Now, another point that I want to mention is that some fees are going to decrease. I know I mentioned this earlier, but it's important to know that some cases are actually going to go down in price. So you want to pay attention to know that in some cases, it might make sense to actually wait to file your case for when the fees actually decrease. Another important point that I want to mention is that in addition to changing filing fees, another change that took place is with respect to premium processing. Premium processing is a service where you can pay an additional fee to USCIS and they will speed up the processing of your case. Now, the change that took place is that historically, when you elect to do premium processing, the case gets processed in 15 calendar days. The change that's taking place now is that when you do premium processing, instead of the case processing in 15 calendar days, it's going to get processed in 15 business days. So it's actually going to take longer now when people elect to do premium processing. Now, lastly, one more point right before I start to share my screen with you is that, again, there are a ton of changes that are happening with many different types of filing fees. So I'm going to link below to an article where you can see more of a comprehensive list of all the changes. In this video, I'm going to go through some of the changes that I think you're going to find most important. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the I-90. The Form I-90 is the application that you file to replace your green card, to renew your green card. Let's say you lost your green card or your green card has expired. This is the form to replace it. And the current filing fee is $455. And the new fee for online applications is going to be $405. And for paper applications, it's going to be $415. So as you can see here, I want to point out two things. The first thing that I want to point out is that the filing fee is actually going to decrease. And the second thing is that, as you can see, there are two fees. One is for an online application and one is for a paper application. Basically, USCIS wants to encourage online applications. So there's a $10 reduced price for filing an online application. So let's keep going. Now let's talk about the I-129L. This is the form that you file when you're applying for an L1 visa. And right now the current filing fee is $460 and the filing fee is going to increase to $805. So as you can see, this is a substantial increase. It's a 75% increase for people that will be filing L1 applications. So definitely be on the lookout for this because it's more of a significant increase in fees. Now let's talk about the I-129O. This is the petition that you file when you're applying for an O1 visa. And right now the current filing fee is $460 and it's going to be changing, and the new fee is going to be $705. So as you can see, this is a $245 increase. It's a 53% increase in the filing fee. So definitely be on the lookout if you're looking to file an O1 petition. Now let's talk about the I-129 for E and TN visas. So again, this is the I-129 that gets filed for an E, change of status, or a TN petition. The current filing fee is $460, and the new fee is going to be $695. So again, this is going to be a 51% increase in the filing fee coming on October 2nd. And now let's move on to the fiancé visa. We get a lot of questions about fiancé visas, so I'm happy to have some news about the fiancé visa. So this is the I-129F. It's the first petition that's filed when somebody's applying for their fiancé to get the fiancé visa. Current filing fee is $535, and it's going to be changing, and the new fee is $510. So as you can see, this is a $25 decrease, a 5% decrease in the filing fee. So definitely pay attention to that. Now let's move on to a very common form that's filed, and this is the form I-130. The I-130 is the petition that's filed for most family-based green card petitions. For example, if somebody wants to do a marriage-based green card, if somebody wants to apply for their parents or their child, the I-130 is the form that's filed. Traditionally, the filing fee is $535, and the new filing fee is going to be $550 for an online application, and it's going to be $560 for a paper application. Again, this is one of those examples of a filing fee that's different depending on whether you're filing online or if you're filing using paper. So as you can see, this is not a major change, but it's such a common application type that I definitely wanted to alert you of it. Now let's keep going. The form I-140, this is the main petition that's filed for employment-based green card applications. For example, an employer-sponsored green card, or if you're applying for a green card based on extraordinary ability, or if you're applying for a green card based on the national interest, this is the form that's filed. Traditionally, the current fee is $700. The new fee is actually going to be $555. So that's a pretty noticeable change. It's a pretty noticeable decrease that we want to pay attention to. A 21% decrease to be exact. So definitely be on the lookout if you're looking to apply for an employer-sponsored green card. Fees will be decreasing in October. Now, the I-485 is the application for the adjustment of status. This is a really common application that's filed. Now, I want to particularly point out the I-485 for applicants that are under 14 years old, because for these applicants, there's a major increase happening. The current fee is $750, and the new fee is going to increase to $1,130. So this is a change of $380. It's an increase of 51%. So if somebody's under 14 years old and they're going to be applying for an adjustment of status, this is definitely something to look out for. Let's continue to move on. And now this is the I-601A, Unlawful Presence Waiver. Now, the current fee is $630, and the new fee is going to be $960. So again, this is another major increase of $330, an increase of 52%. Now, let's go to the removal of condition, the I-751. This is the form that's filed for somebody that has a marriage-based green card, and they're applying to remove the condition from their green card. They file a form I-751. It's called the removal of condition. The current filing fee is $595, and the new fee is going to be $760. So as you can see, this is a change of $165. It's an increase of 28%. So be on the lookout for that. And this is possibly one of the most important changes that I want to mention to you guys today. This is the N-400. This is the application for naturalization for people that are applying for their citizenship. This is one of the most striking changes that we've seen in these new proposals. And basically the current filing fee for an N-400 is $640. And the new filing fee for online applications is going to be $1,160. And for a paper application, it's going to be $1,140. $170. So as you can see, this is a major change. We're talking about an increase of 81% and 83% respectively. So if you're ready to file for your application for naturalization for citizenship, you may want to consider applying now before the filing fees increase. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you found it extremely helpful. As always, feel free to share this video with your friends if you know anybody that could benefit from this information. If you haven't yet done so, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. When you hit the thumbs up button, it really helps us out, and it helps YouTube to know to share this video with more users. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the loop with all of our content. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.